Hello and welcome to the training. My name is Jeff Osnes. I will be hosting the training. Right now I'm going to kind of walk you through the new Meeting Burner back office major update that just was pushed out, constantly innovating there at Meeting Burner, and I just want to kind of walk you through the new layout and give you a good overview of the system. Some of you may have not even seen the old layout, so we're going to make sure that this is information that you can use as well. So it'll be a thorough walkthrough of the entire Meeting Burner system. It's not going to be in-depth on every little nook and cranny. We'll have updated trainings for all of the different pieces of the pie there, but this is going to be a nice thorough walkthrough helping you navigate the system. So once again, my name is Jeff Osnes. If you don't have a Meeting Burner account, I recommend you go to meetingburner.biz, meetingburner.biz. That way I'll get credit for it if you sign up. Otherwise, if somebody else has told you about it, go through their link. But here we are in the new back office of Meeting Burner. This is what used to be the dashboard. Now it's just the My Meetings tab. From here, you'll see the Meet Right Now button and the Schedule a Meeting button. The Meet Right Now button is designed for doing meetings immediately. If you click on the Meet Right Now button, you'll see a window pop up. You can give your meeting a name, a title. You have the link that you need to send out to your participants, the audio information, some quick links for sending an invite to participants, and then you just hit the Start Your Meeting button. When you click on the Start Your Meeting button, it'll actually log you into a meeting room. And you'll notice that it just clicked into the audio there as it connected. So this is a meeting room. You'll notice the meeting room itself has not changed. It's still the same. All of the buttons are still in the same area: Q&A, record, end meeting, call controls, mute and lock lines, participants, chat, audio, host information. And then when you're in the meeting, you just download and run the screen sharing app. This is our Java applet that allows you to actually share your screen with your participants. So I'm just going to bring this up here real quick so that you can actually see what that looks like. And so there you go. That is the screen sharing app. That's the app that allows you to choose what to share with your participants. My favorite one is Custom Region. It allows you to kind of select a specific area on your screen, and then anything that you put in that area, people can see. So anyway, that's just a quick little rundown of screen sharing and starting a Meet Right Now. So I'll go ahead and end that meeting. And we'll close this window. And scheduling a meeting is super simple as well. You click on Schedule a Meeting, give the meeting a title, description. The cool thing about our description here is it allows you to insert HTML source code so you can make it look as pretty as you'd like it to look. And we'll go to the next step. And you schedule your date and time, time zone, conference bridge. You do need to use the Meeting Burner conference, the audio system, in order to record the audio. There is a note there that kind of reminds you of that. But if you want to use your own conference bridge, you can do that. Just remember, Meeting Burner can't record audio that is on another system. Next thing, enable Facebook registration or integration. If you want to allow people to register using Facebook and have Meeting Burner also post back to their Facebook wall, this is kind of a cool little feature. And the next step. This is kind of a midway point where you can add it to your Outlook or iCalendar or Google Calendar. You can email it, Facebook it, or tweet it. You've got your link that you can send out, your meeting ID that you can use for the app for iOS and Android. And you can continue to configure. Since we are kind of doing a tutorial, we're going to go through the additional configuration options. You've got your different profiles that you can have created. Your default one will be selected by default. You can create a custom profile right there on the fly. I'm just going to use my default profile here for now. Go to the next step. Do you want to require attendees to register? Yes or no? If yes, then they'll have to enter at least first name, last name, and email address, and you can add additional fields to that. If no, then they'll just have to enter their first and last name to join the meeting. Password puts a password on the registration page. Remember, Meeting Burner does not, if people call in to Meeting Burner asking for your password, they won't be able to give it to you. You have to supply people the password. So don't forget, if you do turn off a password, you need to remember that password. You can, of course, get access to that password later on. In fact, I'll show you what that is. I'll just put a password in on this one. Step 8, meeting temperature. This is the little temperature gauge that you would see across the bottom of the meeting room itself, where participants can actually provide feedback like, hey, I really like this, or I don't like this. This is really boring. This is real exciting. You can use if you're going to have that turned on, you can use some of the default ones that we have created, or you can create custom ones. Just type in whatever good or bad words that you want to use. But I'll just leave it set to one of the predefined options, and we'll go to the next step. The next step is the PayPal integration option. This is really a cool feature in my opinion. This allows you to actually charge people to attend your meetings. So you just need to enter your PayPal email address, the price for the event. Let's say our event is highly valuable, so people would be willing to pay $500 per to attend. They'll see the attendee pays $500. PayPal takes $14.80, and you're left with a profit of $485.20. Meeting Burner does not take any fees out, so you don't have to worry about that. You can also create as many discount codes as you'd like. For example, I could create a free code. I don't recommend using free as the code because people will probably guess that. Or you could do like a 50 off and give people allow people to register for $250, for half price, and you have to set the actual price. Once you add a third code, a fourth code option pops up. And so that's how you set your prices. So I'm going to go ahead and finish. And now my meeting is done scheduling. And I'm at a page that's similar to what we saw at that halfway point without the continued configure option. We can check out our registration page by just copying the invitation link and pasting it in the address bar. And there we go. We got our Facebook registration, our title, which obviously I missed the L, our description, a name, email, password, our price. I can enter my free code, drops the price to $0. So all of that's well and good. So now I can add it to Outlook or my iCalendar, Google Calendar again, tweet it, share it, or I can just hit the close button here. And now I'll see my meeting in my upcoming meetings section. Here in upcoming meetings, I can click on Manage, and I can go in and manage all of the aspects of my meeting. So I can manage the title. Okay, just taking a little bit of time to load, bear with me. There we go. So I can update the title and description. I can update my audio preferences. I can update my profile information. I can update the registration, including adding additional custom fields to the registration. So if I wanted to add more fields, like maybe I want phone number, address, join date. These are ones that I created. And you can manage and create custom fields over here. So once I select those and hit Save, I go back to my registration page, and look, it's all been updated. And once again, manage custom fields right here. You can go and create as many custom fields for your event as you'd like. So let's go back into the Manage. We'll keep going through here. We got notifications. These are the emails that the system would send when somebody registers, like thank you for registering, don't forget the meeting the morning of, and then the thanks for registering after or thanks for attending after the meeting. And then you can preview those. If you add any custom text, it'll show up in the red box here. So for example, here is my custom text, and it should display there. Oh, doesn't look like it displays. So anyway, that's where my custom text would go, is right there. I can also adjust some meeting room settings, like the participant list. Do I want other participants to see that? Yes or no. Allow chat? Yes or no. Enable screen sharing only mode. I don't recommend that you ever turn that on. Enable meeting temperature gauge. We can turn that on or off. And then we can, of course, go and adjust the PayPal integration. If we need to add additional discount codes, we can do that here. So all of the aspects of the meeting itself can be adjusted. You've got your share options here on and you can edit the date and time of the meeting. You can cancel it, or you can get the form code to embed the registration on your own website, or if you have an Aweber account, you can integrate it with Aweber. So lots of options for a scheduled meeting. Now, that's the My Meetings page. Covered a lot, but those are the most of the time, this is where you're going to spend your time in your account. And then you've got your past meetings section. Past meetings is where you're going to see a list of all of your past meetings. By default, it shows you the last 30 days. You can see the meeting title, the date it was scheduled for, how many people attended. You can go in and see a participant summary, see a list of all of those participants. You can schedule a similar one. You can delete it. You can view the Q&A archives. If you want, another cool thing after the fact, you can actually compose and send a follow-up email to those participants. There's several pre-created emails that you can use to send. Like, hey, here's the post-meeting follow-up. Or here's the recording. And then you can go in here and edit it. Just don't edit any of these codes, otherwise it won't insert their name properly, or it won't insert certain things properly. But where it says insert recording, you actually need to insert the recording you want to have sent in that particular case. So you can send follow-up emails to your participants. And let's see here. You can also see temperature information. Hottest and coldest seconds, the temperature throughout the meeting, the location of where your participants came from. And then the recordings page, or the recording tab. This one allows you to see all of your recordings. You can preview the recording. You can, if you're a Premier member, you can actually schedule that recording to play at a specific date and time in the future, which is kind of cool. Like if I really did a good job with this, this demo here, I could schedule that to play at a specific date and time in the future, create the meeting, and now I've got a full-fledged meeting indicated it's an autopilot with a little airplane there. I can go in there and edit the title. The audio, obviously, we can't really mess with. Profile, registration, notifications, meeting room, and PayPal. Once again, and as a reminder, PayPal integration is a Premier feature as well. You have to have the Premier account. You can embed it on a website and the Aweber integration. So it works just like a normal meeting, only it'll play my recording. I can share that recording either via email. Just need to send the link out to people. I can share it. I can embed it on a website. You've got the embed code here that you can use to embed it on your own website, either as a frame or as an actual object on your site. Let's refresh this. There we go. We can export it to YouTube, or we can post it to Facebook. We can also download the video file, which contains audio and video, or we can download just the audio file. And then, of course, we can delete the file. This button here you can ignore because that's nothing that you'll actually see in your account. So the next tab is the Profiles tab. This is where you can go to manage your profiles. You can create additional profiles. You can edit existing profiles. You can make a profile a default profile. So if you've decided, you know what, I don't want to use this one as my default anymore, I can make this one a default. So profiles is pretty simple and self-explanatory. Then you've got your settings page. The settings page used to be just a really long page. Now it's divided up into sections. You've got the meeting room section, which talks about your participants chat. So you can come in here and turn on and off those different things for the defaults. Now remember, some of these features you can turn off on a per meeting basis. Screen sharing, you've got your quality, medium, high. This is your recording quality or your screen sharing quality. Loading behavior, you're probably just going to leave this one as is. Auto pause, I recommend just leaving that as is. Auto minimize checkbox, you can turn that on or off, but you can kind of play around with those, see if you like them. They have to do with the actual screen sharing app. Registration, you've got your SEO and ad tracking options, your meeting room URL. Do you want to require registration by default? Do you want to allow Facebook login by default, SMS reminders by default, Google Translation, free account checkbox? I like to keep the free account checkbox turned on. That way if somebody's registering for one of my meetings, they can also get a Meeting Burner account that's tied to my affiliate link. One thing we haven't really talked about is the affiliate option, but we'll talk about that towards the end. The audio option. Entrance and exit tones, you notice those beeps, bing, bing, during the webinar. You can turn those off. You can show the listen button, which allows people to actually listen over their speakers. Conference bridge, you have a bridge that comes with Meeting Burner. And then you can add additional bridge information. Just remember, Meeting Burner cannot record the audio on your own conference bridge. And then a couple miscellaneous items like managing pre-written emails. You know, when we went to send a follow-up email after that one event, a custom follow-up email, you can create your own emails that would be available as a template. So you can go here to do that. Full-size recordings, meaning by default, Meeting Burner is going to compress your recordings so that they're not huge. As far as the actual physical size of them. Like if you're recording a webinar, you do a webinar and you're recording your full screen and it's 1080p, when somebody's trying to watch that on a replay page, they're going to have to scroll around to see everything. So by default, we'll resize it. But if you would like it to be full size, especially if you're planning on downloading and editing the file afterwards, you might want to switch that to yes so that you get a full size recording. And then the last one here is the special offer email. This is an email that goes out after the event to your participants, inviting them to get a Meeting Burner account. Once again, going to your affiliate link. So, some other stuff is hidden up here in the My Account button. So we click on My Account. We go to the My Account section. And you can update your personal information, your username, email sending profile, email address, mobile device for notifications, notification settings, account level, credit card information. So all of that account-related stuff is hidden up there. Support is found up there. The affiliate program link is found up there. Real quickly, let's talk about the affiliate program. The affiliate program is a phenomenal income producer. I love it. You get 90% of the first month's charge. So if you sign somebody up that does the Premier account and they pay $99.95, then you're going to get 90% of that, which would be $90. The first time they pay $99.95, you get 90 of it. And then every month after that, Meeting Burner is going to give you 20%. So every month they pay $99.95, you're going to get basically $20. So it can help you build a phenomenal residual income if you go out there and promote the system, if you promote Meeting Burner. Now, every once in a while, Meeting Burner will offer promos to people to sign up, to try to get them to sign up. Now, your affiliate commissions are going to be based off of the actual money Meeting Burner brings in. So it's not $90 for every Premier member. So if somebody signs up on a promo price and gets it discounted, your affiliate commissions are going to be discounted as well because the funds aren't there to pay out full price commissions on a lower price income. So anyway, hope that makes sense, but it can definitely help you build a nice residual income. And then you'll notice the little picture icon up here. If you want to actually add your own little photo there, you just click on that icon. That'll take you to a page where you can actually upload an image and have it displayed there. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little overview. Actually, one other thing on the My Meetings page. Whenever you have a scheduled meeting and you're ready to actually start it, you just come in here and click the Start button. And then you'll be in the meeting room just like we were with that Meet Now meeting. So anyway, I think I've given you a pretty thorough overview of Meeting Burner. We'll go into more depth on some of these other features, try to keep those smaller, to about 5 minutes at a pop. But at least here you've got a decent overview of the entire system. Once again, if you have not signed up for Meeting Burner, you don't have a Meeting Burner account, go to meetingburner.biz, meetingburner.biz, and sign up for an account. That way I get credit for it. If somebody else referred you to Meeting Burner, by all means, sign up through their link. I don't want to take somebody else's referral. But if nobody referred you, please sign up through my link so that I can get credit for that. And I do appreciate your time, and I hope this has been helpful for you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.